Is everyone quitting Call of Duty? Because it seems like every single day I see a different content creator, a different person being like, yeah, you know what? I'm done with Call of Duty. I'm moving on. And I wanted to investigate this. I wanted to take a look and give some opinions on this because I think there's some false information out there. So this started after Call of Duty Next. The first person I saw, and in fact, I knew he was making this video before he put it live because I talked to him at Call of Duty Next, was JGod. He put out a video saying goodbye. That was the title of it. And essentially this was him saying, hey, I saw what is coming with Warzone. It's not for me. It's nothing new. And so I'm taking a step back from that. Now, since then, he's been talking a lot about multiplayer on his channel, and rightfully so. And we'll get into that in a minute. Now, after JGod, there was another person who maybe you saw less of, but Drifter, a content creator for Call of Duty that's been around for years and years and years, said why I'm not talking about Black Ops 7. And he basically goes on to say, and at this time he was talking about skill-based matchmaking, how he didn't want to play in these sweaty lobbies anymore, so on and so forth. Since then, the beta's come out and he hasn't made a Call of Duty video, even though skill-based matchmaking was removed. But then, lo and behold, skill-based matchmaking is removed, and it seems as though Treyarch is making more and more correct decisions with their game. They fixed the perks, they fixed dexterity, they fixed skill-based matchmaking, they fixed disbanding lobbies, thing and thing and thing and thing, W and W, and they're just stacking up. Yet, about 3 days ago, I saw this video, and this one is from Iceman Isaac. And he put out a video saying thank you for 5+ years, and it was essentially him saying goodbye, or at least a temporary goodbye, to Call of Duty. Now, the important thing to note about him as well as JGod is that they're Warzone channels. I don't think either of them made very many, if any, Call of Duty multiplayer or campaign or endgame or zombies style videos at all. They were all Warzone, and Isaac, he was doing like tips and tricks, and basically he has said at this point that he's moving on and is going to be focusing on Battlefield 6 right now, and I think that's going to be his thing. Now, on a different side of things, I say this guy's name wrong. I know, I'm aware. Lukey is my best guess. Lukey TV. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. He put out a tweet yesterday, and I love his Warzone videos. The way that he tells a story. I first saw him in DMZ. I think he mentions that in here. But he says that he's indefinitely taking a break from Call of Duty. And for him, I think it makes a lot of sense because I think Arc Raiders, for the type of content that he is making, is absolutely perfect. A raid of Arc Raiders basically tells a story in and of itself. And that's exactly what he's doing. I think it is perfect for his content. So we have all of these people stepping away from Call of Duty, yet Call of Duty is doing everything right, seemingly. But that's because these are Warzone creators. In the last month, yes, skill-based matchmaking has been removed from Black Ops 7. Disbanding lobbies removed from Black Ops 7. Perks fixed and problem solved, all from Black Ops 7. And even in Lukey, and I'm sure I'm still saying it wrong, his tweet, he said, Black Ops 7 looks like a solid multiplayer for COD fans. But the reality is, I just don't enjoy multiplayer respawn games like I used to. Fair enough, dude. So, really what the title of this video should be is people are stepping away and leaving Warzone in droves. And I truly believe that Black Ops 7 might be the best multiplayer that we've had for Call of Duty in 6 years. Since before, like Black Ops 4, basically, since they introduced skill-based matchmaking, which is awesome. That's really, really fun to see. But without fixing Warzone, people are saying, oh, they're going to wait for Blackout. And now the real reason people are making these videos, and they shouldn't have to do this, but the real reason people are making these videos, tweets, things like that, is because they are moving to Battlefield 6, they're moving to Arc Raiders, they're moving to other games that they're enjoying playing, as they should. And in fact, I don't even think they should have to make an announcement like that. But the way that YouTube works now is like you have to be in a niche. That's why I've made the niche of this channel just opinions on video games. We talk about Battlefield, we talk about Call of Duty, we talk about Arc Raiders, we talk about GTA, but it's mainly, predominantly opinions. I have a video coming later today that's not opinions, but you'll see what that is. It's a little special thing I put together for you guys. But we have a video to watch, and that is the screenshot is from more Nickmercs' second channel, and the harsh truth about Call of Duty. And I'm very curious to hear what he has to say. So.
Guys, in today's video, we're talking about Call of Duty. The community's been very vocal about how things have been around that game. They made some good changes during the beta, and they're showing good signs, but until we really see...
By the way, I have no idea who this guy is talking. I'm guessing it's his editor, but I don't know.
Something good, it's kind of hard to get excited. So today, Nick's doing a little rant, talking about the game, things around the game, and what's to come. So let us know in the comments how you guys are feeling about COD as a whole. If you guys like this video...
like the video
and subscribe to the channel, man. We got banger videos coming. We got so many new games coming out. There's a lot of things to make videos on. Catch you guys tomorrow.
And enjoy the video. See you guys again soon. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. We get controller settings. Keep up the amazing work. We have them, actually. It's on my second channel, guys.
I'm pretty sure that this is going to be from the beta that he's talking about this. So I'm curious. I'm assuming that this is after they fix skill-based matchmaking.
Listen, look. I don't ask you guys for much, man, but we're coming up on 1 million subscribers on the second YouTube channel. If you could find it in your...
Speaking of which, if you could find it in your little hearts, we are moving up on 100,000 subscribers on the second channel. So hit the subscribe button.
Little beautiful hearts to subscribe. I'd appreciate that.
What was that noise?
There is a video on there with my settings. Every controller setting. I've been using a new controller. We're going to talk about it, but I've been using a new roller for the last, 2 months. Bald Mercs, don't let him forget, chat. What was the deal, Rick? Is Bald Mercs if I get it by the end of the year, man? If I get it by the end of the year, 1 million subs on second channel, I'll shave my head. I needed to make game...
I feel like he's done shaved head before.
Controller with 4 paddles, and I'll purchase immediately. Motherfucker, what do you need 4 paddles for? You ain't using for what kind of fucking hands you got? You got ET hands? The fuck you using for? You ain't using 4 paddles. 4 buttons. You ain't using 4 paddles. You gonna hit 1 paddle and think it's a different one. You gonna jump when you meant to shoot.
Okay.
You ain't using 4 A.
Nick,
B,
when are we
X,
getting
Y,
into Call of Duty?
Just play more, man. Hey guys, improvement is really easy. You just gotta do more of whatever you're trying to get better at, man. You know, that's all it is. Then explain Tim gameplay.
Okay, are we even gonna talk about?
Has a real chance to put COD in a
bad spot. Here we go.
Well, they already put COD in a bad spot. You know, like a bad spot being they put the pressure on them.
Yeah, but
you know, not
for us, it's a good spot.
They just put good, healthy pressure on Call of Duty to do right. You know, so I agree with you there. But to keep them there, hell no.
Ooh.
Yeah, hell no, brother.
That's not what I expected him to say.
Why? Why? How old are you, bro? Why you on YouTube chat? Why? How old are you, brother? You wanna know why? Let me tell you something, Jay. All right, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, this is harsh reality. No, lean, shut the fuck up. Lean in, shut up. Lean in. Harsh reality, heads in. Let me get your ears and your eyeballs. Here it is, guys. Okay? How many of you are, let's say, over 21 in the streams? Matter of fact, just
I know
type
exactly where he's going with
chat,
this.
In the Twitch chat. Where we at? Are you over 21? Right. Pretty much fucking everybody. Look at that.
I know where he's going with this.
Pretty goddamn close
and he's right.
to everybody in these streams. Okay, this is the hard part. Ready? Look, are you looking at me? If you type me, okay, you don't fucking matter anymore, man.
Okay, maybe I don't know where he's going with this.
Hey.
Okay, where I thought he was going with this is, okay, say you're 21. Say you're 21 right now. Of your life, in 16 of the last few years, I think there's been 16 of the last, let's say you're 18. Let's say you're 18. That makes this a little bit easier. 16 of the last 18 years, Call of Duty has been the #1 selling game. Hogwarts beat it and GTA 5 beat it. That's it. That is it. And maybe Battlefield this year. Maybe. So to say that, if Call of Duty loses to Battlefield this year in regards to sales, that they're done, that they won't be able to recover, that's insanity.
You hear me? I know. I'm sorry. This is real raw, right to the point, man. What you don't want to hear, you don't want to believe it. You've been thinking it, but you don't want to believe that. I'm gonna give it to you. You don't fucking matter anymore.
I don't know what this has to do with Call of Duty.
These goddamn game developers, these companies, they don't care about your dumb ass no more. Okay? You don't fucking matter. You understand?
So, okay, well, here's what he's saying. and here's what the truth is, right? Is everyone says, oh, Call of Duty doesn't care what its players want, which is somewhat true. They do, to the extent that the executives want to make money, which means to a certain extent, they need to care about what their players want. Now, everyone's saying, oh, Battlefield cares so much about what the players think. That's why it's a better game. This, that. EA's the publisher, dude. EA is they don't. They care about money. And guess what? Battlefield's been bad for a few years, so now they need to listen to fans, and that's why they've done what fans want. It's the same thing. The only people that like legitimately care what the fans want are like these small indie devs that aren't part of a publicly traded company and all of that jazz.
I care about you, but it's not. That's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about Call of Duty. They don't care. Every year, a plethora of little 13-year-old, 14. I don't know what year do parents allow their children to play games like Call of Duty? I don't fucking know. I don't have a kid that's even close to that age yet. But every year, a horde of them, a barrage of just little warriors begin to play Call of Duty. That is who they care about. They don't care about you anymore, Chet. On God, they don't give a fuck about you.
Whew. I didn't think that's the way he was going to go with it, but he might be right.
They know that you on your way out, man. You don't matter. You got to go to work, bro. Chet, you got responsibilities, man.
He's right.
You got kids and a wife and a dog. You got to buy cat food. Fucking pay the electricity. They don't care about you. They care about the kids. Because the kids are going to play the game a lot more than your dumbass is going to play the game. And they're going to make a lot more money off that kid than they're going to make off you. Because that kid is going to find your credit card. And that kid is going to want that fucking Godzilla skin.
Does Nick legitimately still use his headset mic as his mic for streaming?
He's going to want that Predator fucking skin, man. That Alien skin. He's going to want that Family Guy skin. He's going to want all of it. And he's going to spend $29 on that fucking skin. Are you? No, you're not. Because fuck Call of Duty. But your kid, he wants that. And he's going to buy it. And you're not going to charge it back. It's going to happen so quick. You're going to take the L. You're going to take it. Okay? And that's the situation that we're in. Let me loop it back around. That is why Call of Duty is not going anywhere. All right? Because everybody in this motherfucker has been playing Call of Duty for 15 years. We've seen the best days. We've seen the worst.
All right.
It's over, man. Okay? They don't.
So here's where I disagree. And this is where he's wrong. He's right to a certain extent. Where this is like the over... How do I explain this? There is the Call of Duty cycle, right? But there's two of them. One of them everyone talks about every single year. The second one I've only talked about. I've never heard anyone else talk about it. So let's talk about it. So the Call of Duty cycle is traditionally this. A new Call of Duty game comes out. For the first month or so, everyone loves it. That month ends. Everyone hates it. They say that the old Call of Duty that they hated for the entire year was the best Call of Duty ever. And then the new Call of Duty comes out. Everyone loves it. Then the new Call of Duty gets revealed. Everyone gets hyped for it. It comes out. Everyone loves it. 1 month later, everyone hates it. And then the Call of Duty the year before that everyone just hated, everyone loves again. That's Call of Duty cycle number 1. But there's also the long-term Call of Duty cycle where they hit success with a Call of Duty title and then they ride that and piggyback off of it until the train breaks down and they need to reinvent the wheel. And if you look at the history of Call of Duty, this has happened many times before. We basically had Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 era, where we've got like 4 good years of Call of Duty in a row. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2. I didn't love Modern Warfare 3, but that's like a one-off opinion. They had incredible success. They rode the coattails. They ran with the same formula, the DLC formula, all the way until Call of Duty Ghost. Then Call of Duty Ghost does bad, and then they have to go, okay, wait, what can we do differently here? Then they implement 3D movement. Black Ops 3 comes out. They have another peak again. They try to ride that thing. It goes bad with Infinite Warfare. They try to change it for World War II. Things are still going down. Eventually, Black Ops 4 comes out and they're like, wait, there's this Battle Royale thing, but we didn't quite figure out how to do it. And then boom, they have their other boom again, which was Modern Warfare 2019. And then they take the formula for Modern Warfare 2019 and run with the exact same Battle Pass bundle formula for that game as they did for the next 5 years, which included skill-based matchmaking. And now they are trying to recover from sticking to that formula once again. They'll do it. They'll bring everyone back in, most likely with Modern Warfare 4 next year, and lo and behold, players will come back. Now, why are players leaving right now? There's 2 reasons. Number one, originally, they were sick of skill-based matchmaking and wanted that gone. So that problem's been solved, and honestly, the multiplayer is probably going to be pretty damn good for Black Ops 7 this year. We still have Endgame to look forward to, and the zombies players are coming back. However, the big majority of, well, not the majority, but at least I would say probably half of the Call of Duty players are Warzone players. And that thing is dead as can be. And on top of that, there is a Battle Royale coming out for Battlefield, the biggest game right now, probably next week. We don't know that for sure. That's the rumor, but probably on the 28th. So of course, people that are there for Warzone are going to jump ship to that. And then people who were there for DMZ are going to jump ship to a game like Arc Raiders. And all of a sudden, there's multiple games that other people can play. So yeah, the multiplayer people are going to stay. Guys like Lunchtime, who's a god at the ranked play, he's going to have one heck of a time in multiplayer. I think Scump is going to love Black Ops 7 multiplayer. The zombies players are going to be in zombies. Me, I'm hoping I'm going to be in Endgame, but it might suck, so we'll see. If not, I'll be in Arc Raiders. I'll be playing Battlefield 6. And that is why, this actually wasn't my point of making this video, but it's going to end on this. That is why at the beginning of this year, it was about in January, March, where I'm like, Ink TV is going to be all about all games. We're going to talk all games, all opinion, all the time. And Ink Slasher, I've only recently committed to this, is going to be all story. So any game that comes out, we can cover the story of those games, and I'm not locked into Call of Duty. Will I still be covering Call of Duty? Absolutely. We're doing it right now. Will I still cover Call of Duty story on Ink Slasher? Yes, absolutely. I try to do 1 video a week on Call of Duty story. So you still got all of that. But I think the variety is the spice of life, and I have enjoyed doing YouTube more in the last 6 months than I have the last 3 years, and that is because we're just doing fun things. And some of those fun things are just talking smack like we did in this video. And like Nick said, I care about you guys. There are some video game companies that care about you guys, but what most of them, and what a lot of streamers actually care about as well, is cash dollar bills, y'all. So be careful out there.